Hey everyone, so just got home. If you hear chewing in the background, the puppies are currently eating their dinner, but I thought I would show you some of the awesome finds. So, clearly found a bunch of vintage squeaks, which I really love. Found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like we found about 6 of those. Always try to pick those up. Usually I find them for pretty decent prices, and they are usually for me a pretty sought after item. I have a hard time keeping squeaks on the shelves because they are, again, really popular. Oh, I got 7. Thought she was really fantastic. Haven't found this little bride gal before, so had to pick her up. I also really was into these foursome dolls made in Japan. This one actually still has his original tag, which I think is pretty fantastic. I might end up keeping one of these since I don't have a ginger one. But yeah, definitely look out for the other one on probably a weekly live sale, I'm guessing. Absolutely adored these little ones. These are vintage little pencil sharpeners. Oh my gosh, I picked up quite a few of these just because they were too good. I've never actually seen some this cute. So we have little bathing suit ones. We have little puppies on couches. I just thought they were fantastic. We even have a cute little mod girl. So picked those up. Also picked up a few banks, like this cute one. I think this one's made by Tolskeny. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. We picked up this really, really kitschy cute one, this little bear. We picked up this little koala chalkware guy. And then I think the last bank we ended up getting was this big-eyed ceramic girl. Really terrific. Actually, except this one, all of the banks I picked up were half off. So love 50% off. Can't go wrong there. Next, I guess I'll show some of the cute ceramics. Absolutely love the long-necked eyelash dogs made in Japan. Whenever I find these, I try to pick them up for sure. And especially when you see the cat versions of them, really, really hot. People tend to love them. Another cute little thing I found was a cute little biscuit jar. Super kitschy. It is missing its lid, but it still does have its handle. With as cute as the sweet little face on her is, I just decided to go ahead and pick her up. So absolutely adore that little one. And then I do believe, I can't remember if this is, I think this is Relpo. I'm pretty sure, but look at how fantastic. It's actually a larger one. Overall in pretty decent shape. It has a little bit of wear, but honestly it just needs a good wipe down, so I'm sure that will clean up pretty nicely. But these typically do tend to be a little bit more of sought after. They do tend to go up in price a little bit. I see them sell from, I don't know, 50 to 100 sometimes, these really kitschy Relpo planters, really just depending on subject matter, condition, what have you. Next, I found, oh, I guess this is another little bank too. This is a awesome little tin litho bank. Actually a little bit harder to find. I picked this one up for a great price. So I'll be able to make a little pretty penny off of it because I didn't know these were actually a little bit harder to find. So really fun. Love that little bank. And of course I picked up some plush, some dolls. First off, I found this awesome craft Cupid in bag. He's actually a larger one. He's probably about 12 inches, but got him for like $5. You can't go wrong with a Cupid this size for $5. Next we have some dolls. Really love this kind of clone style doll with the bubble cut. decided to pick her up, and as well as this one, which kind of has a similar face. But I love some 50s, 60s dolls. These are definitely 60s. Try to pick them up when I can. I love vintage fashion dolls. Even if it's just to revamp them and use them in another project. If they're for the right price, I'm happy to. Next off, I absolutely love this little doll. I love the little stockinette, the hand-painted face, just too cute. I'll have a hard time letting her go. But another similar style doll is a little celluloid-faced gal. Absolutely love these. Try to pick them up whenever I can. And then we found a cute little rubber face mini, made in Japan. I haven't been able to find the pink version. I've seen her, I think, in like the traditional red. But yeah, I was really excited. But the big score of today was my very large and in charge Rushton rubber face Santa. I actually have found this guy not too long ago. I actually sold him in a live sale with my friend Nate over at My Vintage is 1976. But yeah, he's terrific, still with the original Rushton tag. I do believe he's like the 36-inch tall one, so he is a lot taller than the average one. And for him, he is a little bit on the stiffer side. I definitely did end up paying up for him a bit, but I feel like this was perfect timing. When I got to the antique store, it was formerly known as Gateway. I think you'll see that in a previous video. They revamped it a bit, but a lady, a newer vendor, I actually got to talking with her. She saw me looking at the vintage Rushton, which the price she originally had him at was, pretty much retail, honestly, good, a good price for a collector, but she gave me a pretty good discount. So honestly, I'm pretty torn if I'm going to resell him or not. I kind of regretted selling the other last super large one, so I don't know. I might keep on to him for a little bit. But anyways, the fun story behind him is I got talking to the lady whose booth he was in, and it turned out that she actually used to live in the same house as Mary Rushton's daughter, who actually is the maker of Rushton. Mary Rushton designed, I do believe it was Wright, who did a lot of the sculpting and designing as well. But yeah, I heard a little bit of history there. We got to talking about like restoration work, and just other fun vintage things. So I don't know, I might not end up letting him go just for that fun story. She said she's had him for years and seems to have quite the Santa collection. So I'm super stoked he gets to hang out with me for a bit. I don't know, I may or may not end up keeping him. We'll really see. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know if I'll make this just its own video or just a super extra long video. Sorry if you're shaking. But yeah, I think that's been it. I think I showed everything. Got little, I forgot what her name is, but she's more 80s, but these are just too fun. I try to pick them up when I can. Little Knickerbocker pincushion doll. A lot of fun. Absolutely love going to Tennessee. It's one of my favorite places. And I think I hit up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I hit up like 7 antique stores today. So it was definitely quite a lot. And they had some great items, other items, that were maybe outside of my price range for reselling, but, for collectors, wonderful. And I'm sure you'll be seeing all the footage probably before this video goes out. But anyways, I'll stop my rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, I am Cole at Kitschy Flower. I put out videos weekly, so be sure to subscribe. I also post every day on my Instagram, so you'll probably see all the finds and things coming up probably the most soon up to date over on there, as well as my TikTok. And yeah, my Etsy shop, link in the bio, vintage there all the time, always running a sale or two. Then I think, yeah, my weekly Sunday whatnot sale. And I think that wraps up this little spiel. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and until the next one, bye.